Endrick joined Real Madrid in 2024, surrounded by sky-high expectations. Signed for around 70 million euros from Palmeiras, the 18-year-old striker was seen as the natural successor to the club's Galactico legends. However, his early journey has been filled with obstacles, injuries, and now unexpected competition. In the 2024-25 season, Endrick saw limited playing time, only 843 minutes in total, and scored 7 goals. While respectable numbers for a debutant in one of the biggest clubs in the world, they weren't enough to establish him as a starter. Since then, he has been fighting to find rhythm, physical form, and above all, space within a squad loaded with established stars like Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. The situation worsened with another injury suffered this week, a recurrence of a hamstring issue that had already sidelined him earlier this year. The club confirmed that Endrick will be out for several more weeks. This setback ruled him out of the Club World Cup, the final stretch of pre-season, and possibly the opening rounds of La Liga. Meanwhile, 23-year-old academy graduate Gonzalo Garcia seized the opportunity created by Endrick's absence to claim the spot once envisioned for the Brazilian. In the Club World Cup, Gonzalo was Real Madrid's offensive standout. 4 goals in 6 matches, a 55% finishing accuracy, and winner of the tournament's Golden Boot. His 2 goals in the semi-final against Al Ahly and a stunning long-range strike in the final versus Monterrey were decisive for the title. His intelligent movement, tactical awareness, and clinical finishing drew the attention of Xabi Alonso and the board.
Rodrigo, quick break from Real Madrid, and it's played in, and the goal from Gonzalo Garcia has Real Madrid in front. He's in for Real Madrid. Could this be 3? It's in.
Kelly, Alexander-Arnold, there's the header, Gonzalo Garcia!
Arda Güler. Oh, he's there again. Gonzalo Garcia having the time of his life in the USA.
Spanish and international media didn't take long to draw the comparison. While Endrick struggles to stay fit, Gonzalo is rising in prominence. The dilemma is clear: continue investing in a player yet to fully prove himself, or bet on the homegrown star in rapid ascent. On the other hand, it's important to acknowledge that when given real chances, Endrick delivered. In last season's Copa del Rey, he was the tournament's top scorer with 5 goals in 4 matches, being pivotal in the knockout stages. His performance against Atletico Madrid with 2 goals and 1 assist was considered one of the best individual displays of Real Madrid's season. These flashes of brilliance show he has the potential to decide games, but he still lacks consistency.
Pé esquerdo, a bola para dentro da área, Endrick! O Rudiger subiu, a bola sobra para o Endrick! De calcanhar! Gol!
Internal sources indicate that Real Madrid is now considering a loan move for Endrick in the January window. The idea would be to give him more minutes and confidence in a less pressurized environment, as they have done with other young talents before. Endrick had initially declined any loan move, confident in his ability to earn his place. But now, with Gonzalo's rise and Mbappe as an undisputed starter, opportunities have become significantly scarcer. This places Endrick at a crossroads in his career. Adapting to European football has not been easy. Tactical differences, greater physical demands, and a faster pace of play all come at a cost. Additionally, the media spotlight and the burden of wearing Real Madrid's number 9 shirt bring a level of scrutiny uncommon for someone so young. Tactically, Xabi Alonso demands a high level of positional understanding and off-the-ball movement, areas where Endrick is still developing. His technical quality and finishing ability are undeniable, but he struggles to fit into a more automated, reactive collective system. He often moves instinctively, a style that worked in Brazil but now requires adaptation. Physically, recurring injuries have raised concerns about his conditioning and muscle balance. The medical staff is monitoring his training loads closely, and the coaching staff has already adjusted his routines to prevent further setbacks. Endrick also works with personal physiotherapists and has invested in nutrition and recovery support since arriving in Madrid. Within the club, opinions are divided. Some in the technical staff still believe in his explosiveness and raw talent, seeing him as a long-term replacement for Benzema. Others fear that pressure, limited playing time, and growing competition might derail his development. There's also the psychological factor. Endrick is reserved, quiet in interviews, and still adapting to a new language, culture, and daily scrutiny. Off the pitch, his representatives have initiated conversations with the club to clarify short and medium-term plans. A loan to clubs like Sevilla, Real Betis, or even Bayer Leverkusen has been floated in Spanish media. The idea is to secure playing time, keep the connection with Madrid, and return more mature in 2026. Meanwhile, Gonzalo Garcia is reaping the rewards of his breakout. He's been officially promoted to the first team, is expected to receive a salary increase, and could feature heavily in the Spanish Super Cup and early Champions League fixtures. With Mbappe still regaining his peak form and Vini Jr. lacking consistency, coach Xabi Alonso is open to offensive variations, and Gonzalo is right at the heart of them. For Endrick, the challenge is now crystal clear: overcome another injury, regain match fitness, and, most importantly, prove he can be a protagonist in one of football's most competitive and unforgiving environments. His Real Madrid story is still in its early chapters, but the clock may be ticking faster than he imagined. The upcoming season will be decisive for him, for Xabi Alonso, and for a sporting project that does not wait. If Endrick's talent is unquestionable, this moment demands more than promise. It demands delivery, consistency, and resilience.